How's it going, guys? 10 Man here, bringing you another battle. Here we have an NU battle I had with a person off Smogon by the name of KingBoo. And you can tell from the teams, I don't have any spinners, and he's got some potential hazard layers, but I don't really see any stealth rocks. I just see Cacturn and probably with spikes. And, you know, I want to lead with my Gigalith for stealth rocks, but since he has so many Pokemon, I can really counter Gigalith pretty well. I decided to lead off with my Eviolite Togetic just to, you know, toxic whatever, you know, his lead is and stuff. But without further ado, let's get this battle going. As I previously stated, now comes the Cacturn, and, you know, most Cacturns, some are support and some are offensive, and, really wasn't sure what to expect from him when I led with my Togetic, so, but, he's gonna lay up this first layer of spikes right here, which is perfectly fine. I'm just gonna go for the Toxic, and, you know, get this thing poisoned and, you know, unwilling to stand or anything, but, yep, he's Toxic, so that's pretty good, but, you know, he's pretty content in just setting up spikes, so, not a big deal. I mean, I don't have a spinner, but, you know, I have some people that are immune to it, being a Togetic, and, you know, all that fun stuff. But, out comes my Camerupt, and this Camerupt is actually really cool, but he tries to lock me into this Toxic of Encore. This is a good play. But, my Camerupt plays no games, and, Camerupt's actually a really good Pokemon to use in NU, even though it's pretty slow, but, he's going to set up another layer of spikes here. And I'm just going to take this opportunity to set up a Rock Polish. And, you know, even though Camerupt's slow, through a Rock Polish becomes pretty fast. It's, you know, it still doesn't outspeed a lot of stuff, but, you know, it gets into a range where it can, you know, sweep a little bit easier. But, you know, now, mind you, I'm not getting a sweep with Camerupt, just to let everybody know. But, he's going to swap out here and go into his Floatzel. I do predict this, though, and I go for a second Rock Polish. Now I can outspeed this Floatzel with no problem and deliver some great damage on it. But, here, I mean, my mindset was, you know, I'm thinking Earth Power would kill because Floatzel isn't that good on defense. And then I realized, well, it probably won't. And, it did not. It does a good chunk, but, he actually overpredicts here, and he goes for the Rain Dance, expecting me to switch out. So now he's got Swift Swim activated, so now I know I can't outspeed, because Floatzel is the fastest Pokemon in range. So I gotta switch out here. I was expecting the Water move. I go into my Cacturn, which has the ability Water Absorb. And, you know, if you don't know, that gets it from Dream World. So, you know, boom, I'm gonna get all that HP back, which is amazing. And, he decides to stay. I guess he was going to go for the Ice Punch. And he's going to hit it with a Sucker Punch, because unlike his, I'm an offensive Cacturn. I don't have any spikes or anything. I'm just pure offense. So, out comes his own Cacturn, and he should figure that I carry a coverage move, which is Low Kick. But, yeah, so that Low Kick, because Cacturn actually weighs, you know, almost 200 pounds. It's going to do a pretty decent, you know, it's going to finish it off from that range, which is great. No more spikes, so he gets up 2 layers, which is fine. Goes into the Viper here, and the Viper is actually a pretty decent threat, just because it's kind of unpredictable. You don't know what can run a physical or special set. Here he shows special because he's got the Sludge Bomb. And seeing that first Sludge Bomb, I'm pretty confident I can take at least 2 or 3 more. So I don't go for the Roost, even though I probably should have on this turn. That second Sludge Bomb gets a lot more damage on me, and that sucks. So I'm just going to go for the Tri-Attack, hoping to get, you know, some sort of status inflection, because there's Serene Grace of a 40% chance to, but unfortunately I don't get it. He's able to finish my Togetic off with a Sludge Bomb, which sucks, but that's fine. But yeah, whatever. So out comes my Camerupt. And I'm pretty confident I can take a Sludge Bomb. I'm guessing at this point he is a Specs the Viper. So, out comes, he makes a really questionable play here. Goes into his Rampardos, I guess expecting me to Rock Polish. No, but I'm going to go straight on the offense. I'm going to smack this thing with Earth Power. And unfortunately for him, Rampardos is not good on defense. And unlike Floatzel, you know, Rampardos is actually weak to ground. So, then Earth Power will kill from that range, which is great. And you get a useless crit. The crit didn't matter whatsoever. So down that goes. A humongous crit is gone. So that's awesome. Out comes his Drifloon. And Drifloon can run a multitude of sets. It really just depends on the team and stuff. Here he shows Calm Mind. So he could be one of those just regular Calm Mind boosters, or one of those that has Calm Mind Rest of Unburden. But I missed my Fire Blast here, which is whatever, so goes for a second Calm Mind. And at this point, I mean, I'm not too afraid. Even if my Camerupt does go down, I do have my Cacturne to Sucker Punch. So here I go for Stone Edge because I'm a mixed Camerupt with Life Orb. So, and that Stone Edge, you know, I'm expecting this Triple to carry pretty decent defensive investment, and it does take a Stone Edge pretty well. So he just goes for the Rest here, which is, you know, smart. So. And, you know, most likely it's a Chesto Berry, and when that's used, you know, he's going to get that Unburden boost. So he's going to double speed, so that's why I didn't bother rock polishing at any point here, because I knew I could just tell he was that Unburden set. But I just wanted to score as much damage as I can on this thing before I go down, so I go for a second Stone Edge. And, you know, I just see that bar go down and down and down, and oops, pull the crit, and, you know, that is just amazing. Down goes that Drifblim, and I don't have to worry about it anymore. So, Camerupt just showing how, you know, amazing it is, and then you. So, now comes just the Viper, and, you know, I pretty much, I have no safe switches, so I gotta stay in with Camerupt and let it die, which is fine. Camerupt did its job, and just KO'd a lot of opposition, so. Then I'm gonna send it in my Jinx. And Jinx also has a Jinx ability Dry Skin, because, you know, this team is pretty much for supporting Camerupt. And, you know, I have two Pokemon that are completely immune to water, being Jinx and Cacturne. And I go for that stab Psyshock, and it easily takes care of the Viper from that range. So, you know, and then he's able to bring out his last Pokemon, which is the Mightyena. And Mightyena is such a, you know, dangerous threat. He goes for Sucker Punch, but I know he's going to do that, so I go for Lovely Kiss, but I miss. And he now goes for the Crunch. I can go for it again. I miss again. And it's like, really, game? Why do you troll me so bad? Really? I just don't understand why it does that. And it's just, very frustrating. Because I was hoping I could beat a Mightyena with Jinx, but no. 25 accuracy apparently hates me, so. He's able to finish me off with a Crunch, and he gets his Moxie boost and all that fun stuff. But, I'm very lucky I didn't use my Gigalith at any other point during the game, because Gigalith, you know, Gigalith's going to be able to take at least one hit from Mightyena, even at +1 of Life Orb, because, you know, Mightyena just doesn't have that raw power, especially after +1. Goes for that Stab Crunch. That was a pretty hefty chunk, but, you know, I'm going to end this battle quite simply with one of my classic, what the fuck, boom! But yeah, oh god, Gigalith. I love Gigalith and you. Oh god. But kaboom, and down goes that Mightyena. There's no way it's surviving that. And folks, that will be the game. I believe I won that 2-0, I think. I still had Cacturne and I had Fracture left, which I never used, so. That was a pretty fun game. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'm uploading pretty early just because I have work for most of the day. I'm not going to be able to upload when I get home, so. And you know, I probably won't upload tomorrow either just because I have a 10-hour work day, so I'm not going to get a chance to upload or let alone take many matches, so. But that's my schedule, so I hope you guys enjoyed this game, and we'll talk to you later, guys.